Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks.
Oh, you hear the theme song. You know what it is. Welcome to Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks, brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code DRINKINGBROS doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. We're towards the end. Towards the end of the season here, Delco. You got one win on the year.
Golf's tough.
It is.
It's tough, man.
It really is, man. Because even the best of the best sometimes don't even show up. Right before we went on air, I asked you about last week's tournaments, and I didn't know that Jon Rahm or Scotty Scheffler were even in it. One, I didn't pick them. Two, they weren't even near the leaderboard all weekend long.
Everyone is just getting dominated by Lucas Glover, the 42-year-old man.
I can't figure it out.
He's just on a heater.
No, I get that, but typically Scotty Scheffler's been, top 5,
Can't
top
putt.
10, can't putt.
Can't putt, man.
I haven't picked him in months. Jon Rahm hasn't won in fucking forever, so I don't have any of these guys on the list. And with homeboy Lucas Glover going into a playoff last weekend, I fully expected him to lose against Patrick Cantlay, and he didn't. So what do you do this week?
Cantlay choked, put it in the water.
He did.
Yeah.
So what do you do?
Well, we're going back to the BMW Championship. Was there last year in Delaware.
With your father.
With my father.
Beautiful weekend.
Watched Patrick Cantlay just shove it in my face.
Who won that week? I can't remember.
Yeah,
Who picked him.
Yeah,
out
but
of spite.
I won the year though, so
You did,
Yeah.
not this year, but last year.
well, technically, I could tie you this week.
No.
Yeah, because for 2 of your wins, you picked 3 people and then Scotty Scheffler. So I'm not really counting those.
That's bullshit.
I'm not really counting those.
That's not.
You picked 3 people and Scotty, so you picked 4 people for the 2 weeks you won.
It is what it is. No, I picked
It is what
Scotty,
it
but
is.
it's fine. Still have a commanding lead here. But what do you do here? In all sincerity, Rory played well. He's the favorite of this week.
We're going back to Chi City. Going back to Chi-Town. We're going to Olympia Fields. Last time they played here, 2020.
Okay.
COVID year. Jon Rahm won this at -4, so it's a really tough setup.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So I'm thinking dudes that are big names only.
Okay.
And by that, I didn't really pick big names.
Really?
I picked a guy that's on a heater, the guy that saved his season last week on the back 9. I'm going with a man that you hate, but a man that has cashed a ticket for me in the past.
Don't do it.
We're going Japan in honor of Oppenheimer. We're going Hideki Matsuyama, 34-1.
Boy.
And then we're going Tony Finau.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. What's Tony? Top 5 Tony.
Top 5 Tony, I believe, is 41-1.
Wow.
And then so he needs to win to try to make the Ryder Cup team. I think he's out if he doesn't win.
I think so too. I mean, he's only got he's got that one win on the year, but then he hasn't really been that close.
He won the Mexico Open against a bunch of just scrubs.
And then hasn't really shown up for the rest of it.
And then I'm going with a man that also played his way into this week, last week, and is also playing relatively good golf. Cam Davis, 54-1. Yeah.
All right. Look, I've picked Cam Davis in the past. He's never come through for me, and I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it anymore.
And then first round leader Victor Hovland, 18-1.
Oof, fuck this guy.
First round leader.
I picked him to win last week. Didn't win.
It's hard to win golf tournaments.
He
won the Memorial.
Once. He's got one win on the year. Here's why I'm frustrated with that guy. He has all the fucking skill in the world. He could easily win 5, 6
He could probably win this week.
He probably could. I can't pick him just simply out of principle because I picked him last week and he didn't fucking show up.
And he's only 15-1 this week.
Yeah, the odds are dog shit.
I would prefer the first round leader bet.
Yeah, he's let's see, what is it here on my bookie? Yes, 16.5-1. That's not fun. That's not fun.
Doesn't
at
get
all.
me going. Doesn't get my juices going. Yeah.
It would if he was a winner, but he just doesn't really show up. What was the fucking -4 was the winner last year?
Yeah, or 2020. Yeah,
Okay.
last time I played here.
All right. Last week, look, I told you I thought Rory was going to win. He was pretty close. He always shows up for this type of shit. Real quick, though, for the audience, break down this week because I think it was top 70 last week. Is it top 50 in the world this week?
Yep, and then top 30.
And then top 30 to close it out, and then that's it, right?
But next week, it's also, depending on how you finish, is what your score starts at next week. So whoever's in first place, either John Rahm or Scotty Scheffler or even Rory, they'll start at -10. And then it's kind of like staggered. So like if you finish 30th, you start at even par.
Oh, gotcha. So it's just this week.
So this week dictates the final FedEx Cup standings, right?
Got it.
And then next week is you can win the tournament if you're 30th, but you start 10 strokes behind.
Man, what if it's Lucas Glover, dude? What if it is?
Glover's like top 10 now. So if he keeps, if he wins this week again, he could probably be in the top 3, top 4.
The wildest shit is in the last 2 weeks, he's won $3.5 million. I mean, it's incredible.
He's doing kind of what Billy Horschel did, I think, back in 2013-ish.
But he's 42.
I know.
Lucas Glover's 42. He should also never wear see-through pants again. That was rough to watch on television.
I don't think they were see-through. I think he just sweat that much.
God
damn
it.
It's hot
dude.
in Memphis.
No, and I get it. It is.
And he was walking in Memphis.
Walking in Memphis. Walking my feet in an automobile. But I could see his asshole the entire back
time,
nine.
It was a great visual.
It wasn't, but it became a meme on Twitter. I mean, everybody was saying, frame those pants. Is this the first golfer to ever win with swamp ass? Is this the most swamp ass somebody's ever had on a golf course? I don't have those answers. But I do have the answers for this week.
Sure about that?
I don't know anymore. I've been close all year. So, like, I've been proud of the way I've played this year. And I'm saying me.
Last 2 weeks, I've been heating up. I had Max Homa last week. He was 2 back going into Sunday.
Yeah.
Kind of choked. Then
I had JT Poston. JT played well going into the last round.
Week before, I had Billy Horschel. Billy Horschel had the lead going into Sunday. So I think Hideki's going to take it.
We've had some good picks. I mean, even, Hovland was hanging around-ish on Sunday. He was about 4 strokes off the lead at one point. So where do you go from here is the question. And I think my answer is I'm going to go with, oh, boy. Am I going to do this again? I said I wasn't going to bet on this guy ever again this year.
Tommy?
No, not Tommy
Come
Fleetwood.
on.
He's dead to me. He's dead to me. He's not. I'm going to go Xander Schauffele. Oh, I hate that I'm going to do it.
18-1 or something?
Yeah, 18-1. It's just, but he doesn't win.
He wins these.
Kind of. I feel like this is another Rory tournament where, he always shows up right around this time and he'll be there. Because if he does well again this week, he's going to be fucking way high up the leaderboard for the following week and maybe go back-to-back on FedEx.
He's won 3 FedEx Cups.
I know, dude. But
loves money.
He can't win a fucking major, but he can do that. So I'm going to go Xander Schauffele at 18-1. I'm also going to go Emiliano Grillo, dude, and that's a big boy one at 91-1. I've liked this guy all year. He always just kind of shows up on the leaderboard towards the end. Not real sure how or why, but I think
he's an all-world iron player.
I think he's due. I think he's due for one of these.
Just can't putt.
It's 91-1.
He won not that long ago. He won like 3 weeks or 3 months ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah, 2 or 3 months ago. But I looked at the odds and I was like, why is he 91-1? What am I missing about this course that he's 91-1 for?
He's not an elite player.
Yeah, but when you only have 50,
he can't putt either.
Here's the thing: when you only have 50 people in a golf tournament, how is any player 91-1? Like, that's fucking wild to me.
He just can't putt though.
No, look, he can't putt, and it's fine. And then last but not least here, because this is a hard course where, a 4 or a 3 is going to win it, I'm going to go back to the well and pick a guy who's done this in British Opens and everywhere else. I'm going to go Justin Rose at 60-1 to try to pull that off there. So, look, I got 2 big, long shots this week.
I know.
And
You're
then
just throwing fucking
Xander
darts
Schauffele. I think you have to. And again, it'll go back to what I said at the top of the show. I'm not happy with John Rahm. I don't believe in him anymore. I don't believe in Scheffler. Those guys, for whatever reason, couldn't figure it out.
Rahm's
going to
be there this week. Like I just can't pick it because of the number. It's too short. He's what, like 7-1,
where was he
6-1?
last week?
He was in the mix, kind of.
I didn't see
I'm
it
not
all
going
over the
Rom.
weekend.
I'm not Rory. Rom or Rory probably win this, but that's
Yeah.
not fun. That's
Your
not
boy
fun.
Tommy Fleetwood's at 18-1 right now. Not fun. And I'll study up before we do all these things. Another hot pick of the week was online, not here. Was Colin Morikawa? No, he hasn't won any fucking thing this year. Like,
He was playing well last week.
fuck him.
Yeah.
He's out, dude. He's out. I mean, we could have gone a full Oppenheimer bet and dropped 2 of them, but you backed out of that.
There's only one Japanese player in the field.
Is there?
It's only Hideki.
It's not Morikawa?
Morikawa's from California.
Is he really?
He is.
Huh. They
Golden
look very
Bear.
similar. They look very similar.
Not very.
They do. Almost identical. Look like twin brothers. Matter of
I
fact.
think so.
Tell the audience once again who you're picking here.
We're going Hideki at 34-1, Tony Finau 41-1, and then Cam Davis at 54-1, and then Victor Hovland 18-1 first round leader.
Okay. And I'm going to go Emiliano Grillo at 91-1, Justin Rose at 60-1, Xander Schauffele at 18-1, and for my first round leader, I think I'm going to go Corey Connors.
Okay, that's a good pick.
So that's where I'm at.
Little
this week.
Corey Connors.
Little tiny Corey Connors might pull something out.
Little
here.
Canadian Connors.
Not going to pick Tommy Fleetwood. Look, he was close last week. I was only 2 off the first round leader last week. And the one week I didn't pick him.
Tommy should have won last week.
He's not going to win, dude.
He should have won
He's
last
a fucking
week.
choke artist. I don't like him.
Just needs to putt well on Sundays.
He looks the part of a guy that I would typically root for in real life.
He should.
And then I've lost so much money on him. And,
He's also a little man.
and I'm not kidding. When he hit the ball off that fucking house that one time in the playoff, I turned off the TV.
If you saw him in real life, you wouldn't respect him because of how short he is.
How short is he?
He's like 5'8".
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a little guy.
He's not going to win
He's got
one
the
of these
hair.
things.
He's got the hair though.
He does have the. Look, it's the whole look.
got the flow.
I fuck with his whole look, but he just doesn't win. So I can't do it. All right, kids, bet with us or against us on mybookie.com. Promo code Drinking Bros doubles that first deposits all the way up to $1,000 for Delco Dan. I'm Ross Patterson. This is Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks. We'll see you on the links.